It has been nearly 1 month since the train derailment in East Palestine, and that February 3rd derailment upended the lives of so many in that small Ohio village. Air Tracker 5 captured these images of the wreckage back when it happened.
Okay, now 26 days later, this is what the derailment site looks like now. Air Tracker 5 flying over East Palestine today, giving us a look at what's changed since the derailment as the cleanup and efforts to answer ongoing questions continue. And tonight there were big concerns from residents about the water, the air, and the soil testing.
The U.S. EPA continues to post test results indicating the village is facing no imminent hazards from the chemicals spilled and burned. But many are still concerned and skeptical.
They said it was okay. We're still getting very, very sick. It's still very strong chemical smell in there.
In the past 24 hours, the U.S. EPA has deployed a mobile testing lab that will provide on-the-spot air quality results.
News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis tells us some independent lab experts stress the need for long-term testing with improved sensitivity, which should continue to focus on chemical hotspots.
It's really awful. I've tried to go back a few times and I just get so sick.
Zsucsa Gyenes, her boyfriend Brian Crossman, and her 9-year-old son have been living in a small hotel room for nearly 4 weeks following the February 3rd East Palestine Norfolk Southern train derailment. Zsucsa and her family collecting information from the just opened EPA Community Welcome Center. Zsucsa says she looked at all of the EPA air, water, and soil test results online, which so far is showing all is safe. But she and other residents remain concerned about their health and well-being.
EPA is putting a lot of this information on their websites, but it's really hard to find, it's really hard to understand, and I think it's done purposely.
Like others in East Palestine, Zsucsa is looking for other testing sources like this mobile air quality lab deployed by Texas A&M and Carnegie Mellon universities, which took air samples last week. Researchers there also broke down EPA test results taken in the first 2.5 weeks after the derailment.
And what Texas A&M came in and did, they kind of just made it like, this is what these numbers actually mean, and it's not good.
The peak that we found in the data was about 40 times higher than what's considered safe.
Texas A&M professor Wei Chu told News 5 the EPA test results found a significant spike in acrylate caused by the controlled burn.
Some of the levels were high, and that if those levels were sustained, would potentially cause problems in the long term. And so definitely, EPA should not stop monitoring.
On Tuesday, the EPA responded with the launching of this trace atmospheric gas analyzer mobile laboratory,
which will conduct real-time air monitoring and sampling analyses during waste removal.
I don't know if you could say it's safe when you don't know everything that's out in the air.
Northeast Ohio lab expert Anthony DiTillo, owner of EnviroMatrix Consulting, showed News 5 the PID testing equipment that is similar to the photoionization detector being used by the EPA. DiTillo says the device cannot detect all chemicals which may have been sent into the air during the controlled burn.
PID meter is not sensitive to everything that's probably was exposed out there. It's not sensitive to phosgene, it's not sensitive to hydrogen chloride.
And when it comes to ensuring water safety, DiTillo believes residents living near the derailment site should be provided with water filtration systems. He says EPA preliminary negative test results of wells and the city water system are just that, preliminary.
It's something that you're going to have to test for years until you know what's in the soil. You can't say a well's clean because it may be clean now and the sample might come back clean, but 6 weeks from now it may not be, 6 months from now it may not be.
And those air quality test results from the Texas A&M Carnegie Mellon mobile testing lab should be available sometime within the next 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the EPA's TAGA mobile testing lab will be on display right here at East Palestine High School on Thursday, giving residents a chance to look at how that technology operates. Reporting here in East Palestine, I'm News 5 investigator Joe Paganakis.
Now, according to the Ohio EPA, approximately 1.8 million gallons of liquid wastewater have been taken out of East Palestine. Around 150,000 gallons were shipped to Vickery, Ohio. Liquid wastewater also went to sites in Texas and Michigan, and all 3 shipments will be disposed of using deep well injection. The Ohio EPA also reports about 700 tons of solid waste has left the derailment site. Ross Incineration Services in Grafton got around 40 tons. 200 tons were taken to Heritage Thermal Services in East Liverpool, Ohio. Now, both of those shipments will be incinerated. Solid waste was also taken to a landfill in Michigan. Now, tomorrow, officials will hold another public meeting and town hall at East Palestine High School from 6 to 9 in the evening. Residents can talk one-on-one with people from the EPA, Human Health Services, and other agencies. The EPA also says it has ordered Norfolk Southern to attend tomorrow's town hall. News 5, of course, will be there at that public meeting to bring you the latest developments.